People who are trying to buy real estate just got screwed with no lubricant is what just happened, okay? These people are going to have to either pay a buyer's agent commission or two, ask the seller to give them a credit so that they can pay their buyer's agent commission. Hopefully they didn't get me in TikTok trouble, but that's what just happened. Now, this is not going to negatively affect all people who are trying to buy real estate, because some of them have been buying real estate for years and could do it with their eyes closed. The people who are going to get the most negatively affected are those people who are trying to get out there and buy for the very first time all by themselves. And this assumes that they want somebody to represent their best interest, okay? This is a big deal because a lot of times we don't understand what a buyer's agent really does. And so this might be a good time for me to kind of let you know. So here in the state of Tennessee, we have something called agency. And that means that when someone signs a contract so that you represent them, then you have a fiduciary responsibility to do the absolute best for them and to advise them and to look out for them and do all of the things. Now, that fiduciary comes with a price on the buyer side. Before, the seller would negotiate when they sign their contract with their listing agent that, okay, I'll pay this commission and you'll split it with the buyer's agent. That's not happening anymore. That's over with as of the signing of the settlement in July. So now, if that buyer wants somebody to look out for their best interest, right, schedule all of their showings, research the properties, look into all of the valuations and all of the things, recommend a price on the offer, be there for the home inspector, give them some guidance when it comes to that. All of the things that a buyer's agent typically does, they're going to have to find somebody that's either going to do that for free, they're going to have to pay that person, okay, or they're going to have to, in every single one of the offers they make, ask the seller to pay that person for them. And let me tell you why that's not going to happen. If a buyer has to ask for that seller credit every time they submit an offer, what's going to happen on the other side of the table is there's going to be a listing agent like myself. And that listing agent has a fiduciary to that seller. And that listing agent is going to present all of the offers and they're going to review them with the seller. The offers that request for the seller to pay a credit 9 times out of 10 is going to result in that seller walking away with less money at the closing. 9 times out of 10, okay? Now, the listing agent is going to point that out to the seller. And guess which offers the seller is probably not going to select? The ones that don't pay him the most, which include those that are asking for the seller to pay a credit. Anything that you're asking the seller for takes away from the money that they walk away with at the closing. So it's like if you're selling something and someone says, hey, can you give me a $4,000 or $5,000 or $6,000 credit? I'm going to offer you what you're asking for, maybe even a little bit more, but can you turn right around and give me a credit for $6,000 so I can pay my buyer's agent? You're not probably going to say yes to that. So the other option that buyers are going to have is to hire a real estate attorney. The thing about a real estate attorney is, are they going to schedule showings, take them to see 10 and 15 properties on Saturday, schedule home inspections, do valuations, recommend offer price, ... right? So, yeah. So what I am going to do in my brokerage and what I'm telling all of the real estate agents that I coach is that you're going to have to provide the same high level of service that you would have normally provided to buyers, but you're going to have to find a way to do it in a way that they can afford. And that is virtually. That's why I came up with that SVU model, real estate SVU, selling virtually undercover, because all of the buyers that come and need my help are going to get the same level of help that they would have gotten from me before. They don't have to pay me a buyer's agent commission. They just sign up and join my monthly membership program. And I'm going to make sure that they have every piece of information that my child would need if my child was out there trying to buy a house, because they're not going to get taken advantage of. And they're not going to have to pay an expensive buyer's agent commission or ask the seller in every single one of their offers to pay a credit, which is not going to happen, and it's going to kick their offers out. Instead, they're going to pay a reasonable monthly membership fee only for as long as they need me, and then they're going to go on about their business and they're going to be in their house. But I'm doing everything from home. I'm not out here driving, burning gas and doing any of those things. I'm doing all of the things that they really need, which are really up here, okay? That's what they need now. I can get them in the house. I can do all of the things for the showings. I can get their showing scheduled. I can help them negotiate the contract. I can get their offer in at the open house. I can do all of those things from home. So let's talk about people who are trying to sell real estate. people who are trying to sell real estate now just put themselves in a situation where they're going to be able to make more money at the closing table. Hands down. So if you own real estate and you're looking to sell it, you're probably going to make more money selling it after the fact of the settlement than before. Because now when you sign your listing agent agreement, the only commission that you're negotiating is that commission that you're going to pay that listing agent. Period. Now that was an oversimplified but straightforward synopsis of basically what is going on. Anybody in the real estate community that can tell me where I was lying, please stitch this. I look forward to seeing it. Talk to you soon. Peace.